determination as
Coming up next, it's a heavyweight collision between the Boss, Dana White, and Bruce Buffer. Well, he is one of the more accomplished judokas to ever cross into the UFC. So many different trips and takedowns in his arsenal. His opponent says he's done the right work. We'll see how it goes tonight.
But how do you prepare for someone that has accomplished so much outside of the UFC? You cannot bring a partner in there that understands the game as he has. Because if you grab a judo guy and bring him in there, he's doing just judo. This guy is applying judo to mixed martial arts. He's not just doing judo in his approach to fighting. You got to worry about the punches. You got to worry about the kicks. And the moment you start defending those, here comes those foot sweeps. Here comes those headlocks. Here comes those arm spins. There are just a number of ways for him to get you on the ground and put you in danger.
And at least to this point, he has been an absolute master at putting all those skills together on the biggest stage in the sport. All right, so here he is, one of the best boxers on this UFC roster, and if this fight was to be contested under the Marquess of Queensberry rules, it would be no contest, but we got an MMA fight here tonight.
We would be talking about a one-round fight because there are no fighters in the UFC that can compete with this guy in that one form of combat. Such a great jab, the head movement. It's never on a line. He's constantly going left to right, right to left. It's like a triangle. He's moving. You can never see a stationary target in his approach. And what I truly love about him is his ability to really dig that left body shot to try and find the liver to end fights. We don't see knockouts like that very often. This man has done this a number of times in the UFC.
The sweet science. Some people think boxing is simple. It is anything but. This fighter has certainly mastered it. And now our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So more than 10 years apart, these two fighters, with similar height and the same reach. Now for the official introductions, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a judo fighter, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands by California, Bruce. It's time! Buffer! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 205 pounds. Fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada, Dana White. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean, our third man in the octagon for this one. All right, so here we go with round one. Seems to be a situation in which he wants to do everything in his power to keep this fight on the feet. He'd appear to have a lot of advantages at distance. We'll see if he can get it done tonight.
Yes, he has all the advantages because we don't see many specialists anymore in the UFC. Guys can generally do everything, but this guy is a jiu-jitsu player. He wants to get the fight to the ground and start to weave his web of traps to try and find a submission. This striker needs to maintain his space. He needs to make sure he is not on the ground. Avoid it at all costs. Real quick leg kick.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush.
Big kick. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, and he lands another leg kick there. He's already landed several in this round, and the damage is really starting to take its toll.
Yeah, it's really starting to take its toll. And you watch the opponent. He's walking gingerly on his leg. And one big tell that you're starting to really do well with your leg kicks is when your opponent starts to switch stances.
Right.
Watch for a stance switch very soon. Big elbow lands around the side of the guard. Nice kick.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Oh, he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs to throw that right punch straight down the pipe. It's unreal. Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Dana White's strike there is blocked. Nice job by the defense.
Pressure and get the takedown now.
Just misses with the left hook.
Beautiful kick. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, he got absolutely bludgeoned. That's as good a combination as we have seen out of him here tonight.
The last time I saw a combination this good, it was Donald Cerrone beating up on Rick Story.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activity.
Nice punch by Buffer. Oh, wow. Huge head kick.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Oh, and he countered him there with a beautiful straight right hand.
Nice.
Oh. Buffer's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh. Distance, gets the single collar tie. DC didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point. Nice punch landed.
Oh, that'll earn you a headache in the morning. Massive uppercut. Looking to set up a knee of his own. Oh, man, that's hard to watch. Another leg kick lands flush, and if you're the opponent at this point in time, you got to check something. What are you doing? You got to adjust.
You got to be doing something different, because to this point, what you're doing is not working. Get close, fight chest to chest, maybe relax on the outside. Don't panic. Don't be jumpy. Try to find comfort in knowing that you've done this. You have the reps. You know how to check kicks. Just take your time. Be comfortable. Get that leg up. It's only going to take one great check to make him stop throwing those kicks.
Well, he keeps going back to the well with that left hand, just out of range.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here. Final seconds of round one. Horn sounds for the end of round one. All right, a lot of high-level highlights from that last round, DC. Take us through the replay.
If he fought like this, I would be comfortable entering him into a K1 level kickboxing competition. He's that good at finding and landing those kicks at will. He needs to continue to do this as the fight goes on.
Jump that round. You're all right. You're going to get back out there and put it on him now. It's a little eight.
All right, DC, buckle up. Here we go with our next round. High number of kicks landed in the previous round, and he'll look to keep it going here.
He'll look to keep winning the fight with his kicks. He's throwing high kick, leg kick, body kick. He's even throwing a couple spin kicks in there. This guy is so educated with fighting with his legs. Nice leg kick land. Right hand punch from the clinch. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, and there's that head kick. He kept talking about the opening that would be there on Thursday. Those words proving prophetic right there.
I mean, his vision and his timing allows him to get that technique off.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's doing a great job of mixing things up, keeping busy, being very active. Right hand punch from the clinch.
Immediately gets the underhook. Dana White's got the tie clinch now.
Oh, man, head kick land.
Oh, and he caught the kick.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Buffer for his lower jaw. Very swollen now. Time to bite down on the mouthpiece and move forward. That punch no good. Single collar tie now.
Nice shot to the body.
Back and forth we go.
Nice job of hiding that head kick.
Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Let's go. Let's get the takedown.
UFC President Dana White gets hit with a kick here. That one landed flush. Let's see if he can make some adjustments. And there comes the separation now. And he caught the kick. We'll see what he can do with it.
Straight punch lands.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Superman punch.
All right, single collar tie now.
He is throwing his entire hip into these body shots.
Ooh. Unable to land with that punch. Huge block there. All right, so both fighters now sort of struggling for position here in the clinch. When you find yourself in this situation, what do you do to get out of it?
Anytime it's very tough, anytime you're chest to chest and you have nowhere to go, I think to myself, underhook. Whoever's winning the underhook is winning the clinch battle.
All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter, young man. Put some punches together. Make this guy take the whole thing. Give him more than one strike. You have now found a setup punch. The jab is landing consistently. Find something that's going to go behind it.
And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Look at the whip actions that comes from him throwing that kick.
Man, look at the redness starting to appear on the left side of his body. His opponent would be wise to continue to attack there.
That was a thudding leg kick.
Effective punch there by Dana White. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And they separate. Well, a really good second round for him thus far. After a somewhat lackluster first round, he has found the rhythm and found his striking range. Scary proposition for the opponent now here in round two. Got the single collar tie. Oh, he missed with that right hand. Oh, that's a beautiful kick right there. I don't know if you've ever been kicked by a mule. Probably feels something like that.
It has to. This guy is landing his kick with so much force.
Strong kick to the outside of that lead leg for him there. You do not want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. He does not wind up on that kick, but he somehow is managing to land it with so much force. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from this clinch position.
Looks like his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit.
Score that takedown for me, man.
10 seconds. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Oh, now he stuns him beautifully with the left hand.
The left hand is so accurate. He's so educated. He's so able to fight from both fighting stances.
He had some good striking in that round. Probably won, but that's all right. This round, we're going to turn the tide. Let's turn this into...
All right, so a huge 5 minutes turned in by him there. Good work with those leg kicks, man.
Real good job with the leg kicks, just really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh. He did a great job of finding an opening and taking full advantage of it.
All right, next round is underway. He really did a nice job defensively in the previous round. You're not always winning with defense in MMA, but the crowd was oohing and eyeing as he moved that head off the center.
I mean, it was defensive brilliant.
Yeah.
I mean, just the ability to move, to roll his shoulders, to get his hands up and block his head as his opponent was trying to attack him was a sight to behold. It was a thing of beauty to watch a guy with such a vast understanding of defensive fighting.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch from the clinch.
Well, most fighters can't keep up this type of aggression and pace, but you don't have to worry about this guy. He hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. We show you the head strikes. And he's back up.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Nice body kick.
Devastating uppercut. Oh!
He's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
And he comes through with a big knee. Big knee to the body.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Leg kick. Good punch lands.
Buffer's all sorts of bruised up on his body. That is going to hurt something fierce tomorrow.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Three minutes now to go in this one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Oh, a little single collar tie there. Oh, lands another shot to the body, beautifully placed as he continues to punish his opponent's midsection here in this round. Oh, and he connects there. His hands look good to him.
So fast. I mean, this guy has tremendous hand speed.
His leg is hurt here. You can see him limping a little bit.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
Buffer gets touched by that kick to the body. Oh, nice combination there. Whoa!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Whoa!
He's done. He's done. He ate that kick. He took that whole kick, yep. An uppercut later. Nice strike.
Oh, slips and rips. And they separate. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you're looking for. Try to take the judges out of it. He is lighting them up now.
Right hand punch from the clinch. He's in a good flow right now. He's landing big shots to the body.
Let's go. You can do this.
Nice punch there.
Oh, huge Superman punch.
30 in the round.
Pretty good straight punch there by Buffer.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick. Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, Superman punch lands.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. Buffer's hook shot blocked, though, by the defense. Nice job getting that guard up to prevent any further damage. We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 9-28. For the winner by unanimous decision, Dana White.
All right, so there he is. The celebration is on. He tried to leave the judges out of it tonight, was unable.
Go watch it. Guys, go watch part 1 if you missed it. Yeah, Dana White won, so EA, get out of here. There you guys go. Go watch part 1 if you missed it.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup. Well, she's about as well-rounded as it gets, DC, and I know you didn't have the benefit of starting as a striker back in the day. First day she stepped in a gym, she was mixing all the different disciplines, and the results certainly speak to that commitment and dedication.
It shows. It shows in her ability to fight high-level competition right away. She does not need fights to build her up. She's prepared to fight the wrestler. She's prepared to fight the grappler. She's prepared to do a kickboxing match with the best kickboxers. Her life has prepared her for these moments. All the training, all the sessions, all the private sessions has made her ready to compete for a title right away.
Yeah, I would agree, and at least the early returns are that she looks comfortable and confident in every discipline and every martial arts situation. Well, she's one of the more well-rounded fighters, DC, that we have in this division. A true mixed martial artist. Her first martial art was MMA. That certainly helps.
Yes, she's a new breed of fighter. A fighter that, as a young girl, she was brought into a gym. And in that gym, she told the coaches, I don't want to wrestle. I don't want to do jiu-jitsu. I don't want to kickbox and box. I want to do it all. Right. Is there an MMA class for my daughter to take part in? She did that from day one, and you see all that development over the course of a lifetime has led her to the octagon, where she is already making her impact.
Yeah, she said, I didn't want to get to the UFC until I was 100% comfortable in every situation. So far, so good for her. She's got a big one in front of her here tonight.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight Division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a mixed martial artist holding a professional record of 10 wins, 9 losses, and 1 draw. She stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 115 pounds. Rada Quiet Storm Marcos. And now introducing her opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This woman is a boxer, making her professional debut here tonight. She stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 105 pounds. Fighting out of Columbus, Ohio, Ebro Way. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
So Herb Dean, third man in there for this one.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so here we go with round 1. We're expecting a lot of action and really to see both women challenge in all phases of mixed martial arts.
They're both so talented. They're both so good at every aspect of fighting. I want to see who can truly force their style on the other woman. Can't take many of those, you better check.
Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand.
Nice stick with the right hand. Liver kick. Oh, big punch lands.
She slips that left hand there.
Look at the turnover in that kick.
Superman punch now. Marcos gets caught by that straight punch there.
Another strike to the head land. Big leg kick land. What a punch.
And she caught the kick. How good a job does she do defensively to protect that head, raise the guard? A lot of good things in there.
Yep, hands up, chin down. She's got a perfect position for defensive boxing.
Stuffs the takedown shot there. How good is her takedown D? Well-placed kick there by Randa Marcos. Well, she's got a good jab, missed with it there. Oh, Superman punch is true. Lands a big right hand coming in. Oh!
There's no give on that leg kick. Again, back into this position. When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Does she have a soccer background? How about the kick there?
I mean, she must have a soccer background. Who kicks that hard? Fantastic takedown land. Now she's in trouble.
She's got side control now. Maybe some of those knee strikes to the body. A lot of different things available to her here.
Now, in the side control, you may feel like the bottom person that you have a lot of outs, but there is a lot of danger in those positions, too. A lot of danger in the knees coming your way. A lot of danger. Oh, nice headlock. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. Oh, and with conviction, she moves right into half guard.
Without much effort, she was able to pass from her full guard right into half guard.
Pretty impressive ground and pound display here, champ.
She's doing a great job of finding the right time to take her ground and pound opportunities.
Get in a bad spot on the ground and you want to reverse it, that's what you need to do.
Masterclass in changing positions, unreal to see.
Back to her feet now, good sign for her there. She blocked the punch.
Good punch. You gotta check these low leg kicks. And the best female fighters I've ever seen fight behind the jab is Joanna Jędrzejczyk. She controlled people with their jab.
While we look back at some of the replays from that previous round, DC, a lot of good action for fight fans over those 5 minutes.
I mean, high pace, high intensity, all action first round. Both landed multiple strikes. What a great round of fighting.
All right, so there's the end of the round. We're going to get you some replays here. Her submission offense is outstanding, just unable to get it tight enough there.
She's such a great grappler. She manipulates you so well on the ground that you see why people try to avoid grappling with her at all costs. But she got the fight where she wanted to. She almost got the submission that would have ended the fight.
And she's doubling up on the jab there.
you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight?
Oh, she's really starting to put together some significant body shots here, attacking both sides now. Beats a big knee.
Big kick lands. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space.
Inside leg.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Again, she chooses to clinch here.
Big punch from the clinch.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Marcos gets the tie clinch here.
Ooh, what a punch. Big leg kick lands.
Just misses there with the left. Oh, she continues to work the body here to great effect.
I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight. Nice leg kick. Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's going to shut your body off. Right hand punch in the clinch. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Back to the inside leg kick. Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm and range.
Try it, go, go, go.
Marcos going for the leg kick. Nothing doing there. Just misses with a left hook there.
She is such a reverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Well, the damage starting to add up, bleeding from her cheek now.
Ooh, what a punch.
Nice counter right hook there.
Oh, nice. Again, back into this position.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Again, they will clinch. We'll see how it goes. Takedown defense holds up. All right, some really grueling work here in the clinch. Both fighters really struggling to gain a dominant position.
That happens whenever you understand the position. Both know exactly what they need to do. And when both fighters are trying to do the same thing, it's very, very difficult to get the desired result. Beautiful strike.
Back in the clinch now. Counters with the left hook. Nicely done there. Massive head kick. Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
Beautiful punch.
Some nice power there with the left hook upstairs. Well, I hope the judges recognize that she's blocking the majority of these shots. She's doing a beautiful job, I think, defensively.
She's doing a great job defensively. Head kick lands.
And that's the end of round number two.
Take a seat, man. Listen, we're down on the scorecard. I need you to fight smart. If you start losing the stand...
All right, so what a round it was, DC. Take us through some of the highlights. Got to think her kicking game is going to be featured prominently here.
She did decent work with the hands, but the kicking game was the thing that truly separated her from her opponent. She was landing kick after kick and truly slowing down her opponent in that round.
All right, here we go. Next round is underway, and how about her kicking game in the previous round? My Lord.
She is so good at just blasting kicks with no regard for what's coming back at her. She's not worried about the counter. She will check a reverse kick. She always moves her head off the center line when she throws kicks, so she is not in any danger of taking a counter right hand.
Oh, she just continues to land a high volume of strikes here, really just like she did in the previous round, and she does not seem to be slowing down at all.
Nice straight punch. Oh, nice. Nice.
Counters with a left. Oh, big Superman punch there. Pretty significant as well to the left side.
Beautiful leg kick throw.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue.
Big kick land.
Oh, she works the body as well as anybody in this division. Another strike there, and these shots are really going to take their toll as this fight moves on. Oh, beautiful connection by her on that punch.
She's so fast when she throws. Good jab. Powerful leg kick lands. Nice kick. Nice stick with the right hand.
So again, they will clinch here.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Leg kick checked nicely by Marcos. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight. Nice looping punch.
Tie clinch for her here. We'll see what she can do with it. Well, this has been a fight that has had it all, and we are going down the stretch, my friend.
Down to the wire. You would not have wanted anything more as a fan. This has been a great fight, a great story from the very moment the official said fight.
Well, this is exactly the sense of urgency you'd want to see from her here. She's trying to keep the judges out of it. Really lighten her up now.
That one snuck in. Nice strike.
All right, so the fighters are in the clinch again, DC. I get tired just watching these situations.
It's exhausting. This is a position where you are constantly draining at the gas tank of your opponent. Beautiful body kick.
They continue to exchange.
Again, back into this position.
Oh, big elbow. Man, that cut is only getting worse. Canvas cleanup guy's gonna be busy.
Dig and kick.
Whoa!
Can't take kick. Oh!
Back to the feet. And a knee. Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only being active, she is so accurate. She's on point tonight.
Oh! Man, that hurts to watch as she continues to punish her opponent's body here in this round. Looks as though her leg might be hurt here, limping a little bit. Just unable to quite find that range.
A minute left. You gotta push now. Time to go.
She missed with that jab.
Let's get some offense. Let's get going.
Beautiful body kick lands right under the elbow.
She slips that left hand there.
Big kick lands.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now. Punch over the top.
Oh, caught her with the head kick. Man, high volume of strikes in this round as she continues to land and pour it on. It's amazing that she has been able to maintain this aggression with her striking throughout this fight.
Big kick lands.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! All right, so the fighters go the distance here tonight, and she really put it all together on the feet as we show you some of the highlights from the fight.
It's all come full circle for this young lady. She said on Thursday that we would see a better version of her than we did the last time she was in the octagon. I will take that a step further and say that this is the best we've ever seen. She should win a pretty clear decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 9-28. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Evil Wing.
All right, so she finally cracks a smile there. She gets her hand raised by unanimous decision, and certainly at times looked like maybe the finish would materialize. It didn't. Nonetheless, she gets a W, and that's really all that matters at the end of the day.
If you were waiting for that smile, it wasn't going to happen until the fight was over. Now she can relax a little bit as she wins a unanimous decision. I thought that this was one of her best performances to date.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, here he is, for my money, might be the most well-rounded fighter in this division, a true mixed martial artist at his core, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight.
Everyone talked about him being well-rounded. It's unbelievable to watch a guy that can do everything across the board at such a high level.
Yeah, he's comfortable wherever the fight goes. Maybe he'll grapple tonight, maybe he'll strike. Makes him a hard guy to prepare for. Well, DC, this is a true mixed martial artist of the highest order. You've watched the film. Hard for me to see much in terms of glaring weaknesses, and he believes he can react to anything that is thrown his way inside that arm.
It's unbelievable because whenever you're trying to prepare for someone, you look for weaknesses. But when you watch this guy, nothing jumps off the page. When you think I have to go wrestle him, you realize very quickly that not only can he defend takedowns, he can also go and secure them himself. He's that new breed of fighter that has been doing every discipline from the very start of his career. You know you're looking at a guy that will contend for a championship.
And if our fighter meeting on Thursday is any indication, confidence not an issue for this young man coming in here tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. Borg is 2 years the elder. The reach is identical. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 13 wins, 5 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 125 pounds. Fighting out of Albuquerque, New Mexico, USA, Ray, the Taz Mexican Devil, And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a kickboxer, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 166 pounds. Fighting out of Los Angeles, California, USA, the King, And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean has drawn the assignment here.
Ready. Ready, fight.
Round one is upon us between two of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans. Nice stick with the right hand.
And they separate. Well, DC, headgear's not allowed, but he has raised the hands, and he's doing a nice job protecting the dome.
He's doing a great job of blocking his head. A lot of times, those shots to the head will knock you out. Not this time. This guy's making sure nothing lands. That's a big strike right there.
All right, so there's the early takedown. Pretty evident, DC, that he wants to get this fight to the ground, and he was certainly able to do so there.
He felt like he had a massive advantage in the wrestling, and if he attempted takedowns, he would secure him. Let's see what he does from this position.
That knee might have landed there. Switching stances here. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
And they're exchanging leather early. Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab, DC?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch in the first one you learn is a jab. Right. His double leg shot.
Oh, slams him down with conviction, man. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy. Well, you see all the grappling repetitions here. Just beautiful movement, seamless transitions on the ground.
Over and over, these guys are doing things that you see in every jiu-jitsu gym around the country.
Just over 3 minutes. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. He's going to attack armbar here.
He might get a finish here. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is. And this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Left hand punch to the clinch. Right hand punch to the clinch. Another punch to the head. He's really turning every part of himself into those strikes to the head.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. All right, so there it is, the early takedown. He told everyone here during fight week within earshot that he was going to try to wrestle, try to get this fight to the ground, and had no problem doing so just there.
During their fight camp, they made a checklist, and they checked off the most important part of the fight, getting an early takedown.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
All right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's going to be the underhook. All the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out of heads.
Bohr gets caught with that punch. Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm. Changes levels now, DC.
Oh, man, he was in a single, got to a high punch. Nice big takedown. What a technique, what a takedown. Great high-impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the Bronx.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
That's right. Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by Bohr. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, every time we walk into this here Madison Square Garden, I think I will always think about you in 2017. It was UFC 217 championship triple header, and it was Del Gross.
It was the most insane night of fighting ever.
Now some uppercuts.
He better move, John. He cannot take these.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
And now he goes, oh!
Down with his throat.
Oh! Oh!
What a fantastic...
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe... Oh! Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, whether you're a boxer or a mixed martial artist, you want to compete at Madison Square Garden, the world's most famous arena, and dating to 2016, a lot of the UFC's best have gotten that opportunity.
Absolutely, J.A. And when you're up as a fighter, especially a heavyweight, it is your dream to headline MSG and fight for the heavyweight championship of the world. I got that honor, and I can almost feel the ghost of Muhammad Ali, Joe Frazier, all those great fights those guys had at MSG. I felt as if on that night that I retained my championship, I became part of that fraternity, the greatest heavyweight fighter to ever step foot in Madison Square Garden. It was an honor and a pleasure, and it felt amazing to join that fraternity.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Take it for a ride. Nice double leg. Nice finish.
Well, anytime you are in a ground... All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. All right, here we are inside the home of the New York Knicks. It is Madison Square Garden, and I think a lot of people remember when Conor McGregor and Eddie Alvarez ushered in this building as far as the UFC is concerned back in 2016.
I mean, that place was insane when Conor McGregor became the UFC's double champion. From outside of the arena, they built up to the fight, to in the arena when Conor became the king. This was a great moment in the world's greatest arena. Look, the best fights in history have happened here. And on that night, Conor McGregor etched his name in stone. Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
Oh, big knee. Oh! Lands a good combination. Oh, big knee.
That knee hurt him.
Bork's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Transitioning to the arm submission now.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
out tonight. All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very, very aware. It's still advantageous, but it just seems a little more free-flowing than having something like a half guard.
Well, he has stayed busy and he has stayed accurate. Nice combination there.
Very accurate, a lot of activity, and the hands look phenomenal tonight.
Blocks that strike. Back and forth we go. Whiffs on the right hand. Borg gets caught with that punch.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, collar tie. Now he's got the Muay Thai block. Ooh, blocks the shot. Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together.
And he's quick level change.
Oh, he went single, rotated head outside, just keeps going for a ride. He flipped him over the top. What a fantastic takedown.
Welcome to the Cormier Express. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
You gotta recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you gotta move him off, and you gotta cover. You can't be off to an angle. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite... Oh! Oh, straight right. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming.
Oh, and he is getting tagged repeatedly. Nice combination of strikes up top.
Oh, beautiful combination of tops. I don't understand why the guy is not moving his head. Get your head moving, son.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do that.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He's a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind that educated jab. Great punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Ray Bull. These guys throwing early.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh! Nice right punch followed by a left. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
And now he lands a combination.
Oh, nice high kick. Nice punch lands over the top.
Right on the button. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming. But until you're in there with the speed and the power of that jab, it's something you can't really prepare for. Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this.
Right now, it looks like he may be trying to...
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes. Big punch lands through the middle.
Bork's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Lands the double jab. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the gentleman.
Right hand upstairs. Looking to land the right just out of range. Oh, and there's a land with the kick, so certainly a good sign for him there.
When that's working, you know he's in for a good night.
Both guys throwing potential fight enders here in the early going. Well, he has certainly found the range and staying pretty busy here on the feet.
He's being busy, but it's also the timing and the accuracy that's allowing him to land so many attacks.
All right, so the strike lands, but my children hit hard.
Yeah, at this point, early in the fight, you saw his opponent's head snapping back. You could see the effect the punches were taking. Now, he may as well just smack him on the arm like, good job, guy. What a fight.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean,
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC. Those jabs are landing now.
Back to the jab now, no good. They're certainly getting after it all.
Oh, dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Oh, man, these are hard.
Oh, straight right. Oh! Well, eventually you know he's going to turn this defense into offense, but he's
Shot a double leg.
coming up next. It's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Great punch landed with so much power.
So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Just misses with the jab. Oh, man, how is he standing? Brutal knee to the body. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Working out of that southpaw stance. Wow, that right punch has been the money weapon for him tonight, and he landed it again there.
If his opponent does not change something, he will continue to throw the strike until he makes it stop throwing.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Little cut below that left eye. He closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Big knee lands there.
That one was starting to end the fight.
Yep. Both guys landed big shots.
Ooh, big shot lands.
Single collar tie now, and they separate. Well, combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. All right, single collar tie now. Looking for the trip here in the clinch, but great balance by him to avoid it. Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. And there comes the separation now. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there.
I mean, he's cutting him down the side with these beautiful leg kicks.
Oh!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
Oh, he might be out. Trying to stay in this fight.
Big knee.
Really timing his shots nicely. Good tempo, very accurate, finding the range with relative ease.
Yeah, he's doing a great job of really overwhelming his opponent with activities.
Got the single collar tie.
Look at how he turns his hip into that leg kick.
And both guys really throwing with authority.
Again, back into this position.
That strike blocked by Bull.
He's driving the back of the head, pulling forward on the head, and then landing those beautiful punches. Really's got his opponent on notice here.
Bork's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling.
Big punch lands. Ooh.
Oh, eats a knee to the head. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. All right, dominant position for him here, full mount. If you're the bottom fighter, better start moving those hips, DC.
Oh, you got to start moving those hips. What you should do initially, right, is start to push at the knees. Push at the hips, create some distance, shrimp, and try to recollect. Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. Attacking armbar.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here.
Now he falls back into the finishing position.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
DC, didn't take him long to find his range here tonight, huh?
His timing is on point.
Oh! Huge right hand!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5-tool.
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to be successful. Let's see if he can keep his opponent off of him.
Rock'em sock him out of the chute here. Oh, and he gets tagged. Nice combination there, and might not be a bad idea for the opposition to just tweak that head off the center line.
He was landing one before. Now he's throwing everything in combination, and they're all landing.
Timing his shots pretty well here early, DC.
He's gonna try to take him.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready, fight. Ready. Good.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it'll be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, big knee there. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches, landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Big head kick.
That was a jab.
Oh! Try to establish that jab. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high-level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Man, is he timing his shots well here tonight, DC. It's hard to recall him being this accurate in the past.
I mean, he is so sharp. And not only is he accurate, he's also keeping very busy.
And he connects there with a punch, so pretty good striking display by him thus far.
He throws everything so straight and so accurate.
All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe...
Whoa!
What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
And now he's got the tie clinch. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Borg's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight.
What a tricky head kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one?
I mean, the hand speed, just absurd.
I mean, this guy is really focused on those punches to the head.
Whoa! Oh, diving punch lands.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. Nice stick with the right hand.
Borg's got his hand looking for a guillotine choke.
guillotine there.
Oh, we're getting a finish here.
Oh, he might have got him with a choke.
Wow. Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound.
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback fighter, very fun to watch.
Yeah, the Godfather would be proud. Crazy. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how it's up. Seems to be coming up next. It's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true... Oh! All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Good series of strikes for him there, staying busy and staying accurate.
I mean, the accuracy is unbelievable. Nice stick with the right hand.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively here.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful. The backside hand is always at the chin. The elbows tucked to the ribs. The jab goes out. The jab comes right back to the face. It's picture-perfect technique, almost like a Taibo class or something like that.
Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Right hand upstairs. Bork's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Oh, big roundhouse attempt, just misses.
Big kick.
Back and forth we go. Punch coming, it's blocked. All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just going to be one head snapping back.
It's going to be boxers going back and watching this guy and going, wow, this is what a jab is supposed to look like.
Man, he's just got a great feel for the striking realm early in this.
The timing is on point. He's doing a great job of mixing everything up.
2 minutes have expired off the round one clock here. Punch is blocked.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
All right, then a left.
Get those combinations going. Move those hands.
His misses are entertaining. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Just missed with that right hand. Lands with the kick there. No pad on that foot.
No shin guard. He's taking all of that kick every time he throws. Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, misses with the jab.
Look at him chopping the wood. Chop the wood with those leg kicks.
Hold your ground. I need you to go.
Oh, lands a stiff punch there. Nice connection.
Oh, nice land.
A little single collar tie there. Throwing that jab, no good. Quick entry to get it on a single.
That was a great single.
Oh.
Oh, my God, he switched him off to a high cross, rotated him and took him for a ride. That was a big takedown.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions.
Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle.
An attacking armbar.
You got to recognize that when a guy starts to put his feet on your hips, you got to move him off, and you got to cover. You can't be off to an angle.
And this might just be a matter of time. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, we probably trot out the two.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quickly.
I mean, just right away, blasting the jab after jab after jab. He is a phenomenal boxer with a vast understanding of fighting behind an educated jab. Nice.
Straight right, he misses.
Real nice body kick land.
Oh, single collar tie here.
Yeah, he's mixed it all up. Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, combination.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh! Slips the punch. Just out of range with that strike. Bork's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the jump.
Oh, such a natural jab, and there it is again as he gets the hand right to the target.
I mean, right to the target, John. It's like the dude sitting there with a red target on his nose, just getting beat up, hitting bullseye after bullseye after bullseye. I love his ability to feint once and then throw that jab right behind it. It's nasty. Nice punch lands. He's throwing every part of himself into these big leg kicks.
2 minutes have expired in our opening round.
Come on, push through it.
Doubling up on the jab there. Oh, nice trip to change the level.
Oh.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway. And we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage.
but we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else. Right hand punch to the clinch. He changes the angle, finds the right spot to land that punch to the head from the clinch.
Well, we'll see if he can turn this defense into offense, but he's doing a great job blocking shots here tonight.
As of right now, he's thinking more defensively, and he's doing a great job of not taking any damage.
And they separate.
Nice punch lands over the top.
And he switches to southpaw here yet again. Right hand upstairs. Back to orthodox. All right, so he continues to land that jab. His opponent said he was ready for it, but doesn't appear to be.
You're not ready until you're in there. You can watch all the film you want. You can spar as much as you want, but until you feel a guy with a fast jab like this, you don't understand the precision of that punch.
Misses with that punch. Force lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight. Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Unable to connect there. And he gets the takedown. Under 3 minutes remain in round one. All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement. Now he has a...
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready, fight? Ready.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready, fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
Say big-time fights. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes? Right hand punch to the clinch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the top.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready, fight? Ready.
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true 5'2".
And you see a guy in the striker who knows exactly who he is. He knows where the fight needs to be. He knows what he has to do in order to...
Oh! So holding on to him here, not doing a ton, perhaps just looking to recover. Oh! All right, so he lands another jab now, just snapping that thing off, DC.
I believe that the jab was lost in mixed martial arts initially, but now it has been found, and it's been found by this young man in this octagon tonight.
Couple of shins here being tested early. Man, he's timing his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it, John, stop it.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Effective punch there by Boyd. Combination lands for him. It was hard to see a miss in that sequence. Huge right hand!
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now. His opponent's got him in the clinch. He needs to break away and get back to his range because he's taking punch after punch from his clinch position.
Oh, and there is another knee, and that has certainly been the primary weapon of choice for him here tonight. He has inflicted a ton of damage to his opponent, and a lot of it courtesy of those knees. Oh, nice knees by him. Man, he does not discriminate. He is throwing to all parts of the target tonight.
They talk about using all your weapons. Tonight, he is using those knees to slow down his opponent. Straight punch lands.
Borg's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Body shot after body shot. He keeps landing these strikes, really zapping the gas tank of his opponent.
Well, not much set up behind it. The right hook misses. Jockeying for position here in the clinch. Both fighters trying to get a more dominant position. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Changes his stance. You'll see a lot of this from this fighter.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Borg's hook shot is blocked. Saw that coming from a mile away. So we call on the fight stats here. 56 total strikes have now landed for Ray Borg.
Nice. Right hand punch to the clinch.
And they separate. All right, so he continues to land that patented jab and keeping his opponent at bay.
You can know that it's coming, but until you're in there with the speed and the power of that jab is something you can't really prepare for.
And they separate.
Good punch lands.
Beautiful combination there. Oh.
Nice stick with the right hand.
And he comes through with a big knee. "90 seconds now remain in the round. Oh, big right hook, but a whiff.
Look at him yank the head and land that beautiful punch to the clinch.
Oh, massive knee to the head. We'll see if he can follow up. Knee to the body. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Nice strike.
Under a minute to go.
Nice stick with the right hand.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here. Oh, vicious kick to the outside of that lead leg. You got to start checking these, man.
You got to check these kicks, or you're going to be limping around the octagon very short.
Check yourself before you wreck yourself.
Check it, check it, check it. Nice kick.
Oh, man, it ain't Dikembe Mutombo, but he is blocking all these shots coming his way.
Get that out of here. He sees it coming. You're going to have to mix it up.
Shake that finger.
Shake that finger. Nice stick with the right hand. Head kick.
Whoa! All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Well, the tension is palpable as this fight gets underway, and it's going to be interesting to see how this matchup plays out. Definite striker on one side against another guy who can really do it all.
And in those situations, normally the guy that's more well-rounded will be the one that will find success. I want to see how this plays out.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the counter.
Good series of punches by him there. He has been busy throughout.
He's doing a great job with the hands. He looks like a professional boxer out there. Left hand punch in the clinch.
Pinpoint accuracy on that kick.
No wind up, no tell, just a brutal kick.
Now all in a quick. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of this fight. I'm anxious, man. What a matchup it is, and it's going to be interesting. And it's going to be interesting to see who has the upper hand early.
It's going to be difficult to find out how this plays out, right? Striker versus well-rounded fighter. Who's going to be the one that's going to control where this fight takes place?
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind a very educated jab. It's just like boxing. The most thrown punch, and the first one you learn is a jab. And in MMA, guys are starting to take that same approach because it is such an effective weapon.
And they are exchanging leather early. Trying to find a home for that right hand. Circling to his right. Oh, that's a good strike there by Bohr. Big right hook coming, it's blocked.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Bohr's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight.
Beautiful kick.
Oh, stiff jab in the face there. Now doubles up on it.
He's limping now.
Oh, he's got it going now. Nice connection there, DC.
Another punch landed. It's such a fast leg.
Back and forth we go here.
Double leg shot.
Oh. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready, fight. Ready.
Well, there have been a lot of seminal UFC moments inside the world's most famous arena, and we are back at Madison Square Garden tonight. Should be a good one.
Who gets that shining moment in the world's greatest arena? I experienced it. I know how it feels to walk out of that octagon at MSG with a championship. Will you get that moment tonight? Nice punch there.
Edge of your seat action as expected so far. Oh, nice combination of strikes there. In terms of the accuracy, I mean, that's exactly what a coach is looking for.
That's exactly. It's like the guys. He's dancing all over his opponent's face. Oh, big punch land.
Oh, really good job by him there to raise the guard, DC, and block those shots coming his way.
He does a great job of blocking all incoming strikes.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by the fella.
Massive head kick. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, let's get this one started here. Round one is underway, and we've got a striker who is a force to be reckoned with. Tonight, though, he draws a guy who can do a little bit of everything.
And that guy is usually the one that will have the advantage. But we know what a high-level striker is, and this guy is as high level as we've ever seen in the UFC.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Whiffs on that offering. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all quick level change. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown.
Ready, fight. Ready.
All right, so lofty expectations for this matchup as round one gets underway. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but on the other, truly a fighter who can do it all.
And that guy will usually have the advantage on paper. When you're a striker, at this guy's level, that will normally balance out whatever advantage the other guy has.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Circling to his right. Well, he continues to find the openings tonight. Beautiful connection with a punch there.
Accuracy at its best.
Big body kick lands.
Punches and bunches, let's go!
Or his strike attempt there is blocked.
Right under the elbow, the body kick lands.
Oh, caught him flush with the head kick.
What a kick by this young man. He does a great job of disguising that technique, and before you know it, boom, he lands.
Blocks the shot.
He has a commitment to kicking tonight, and it shows.
Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Just over 3 minutes to go.
Hands go! Let those hands go!
Oh, wow! Head kick. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
What a punch.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Ray Bull. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Ray Bull. Oh, combination of knees. That is not what he is looking for. He better raise that guard quickly.
You better raise that guard or he's going to fall asleep. You cannot allow someone to knee you in the head. He loaded up there on that high kick.
So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. 2 minutes now to go in the opening round. Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt.
Nice body kick right under the elbow.
Able to check that kick as well. 90 seconds remain in the round.
What a body kick. Look at the whip action that comes from him throwing that kick.
Under a minute to go in the round. Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Both fighters here continuing to try to get a more dominant position in the clinch, getting fatigued in the process, I would think.
It's very taxing to be chest to chest, a position we call 50-50 because nobody has the advantage. Who's going to be the one to find that one little area that they can expose to give them the slightest advantage? Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
All right, there's the clapper. 10 seconds to go. Oh, beautiful jab by him there. Got that to the target quickly.
He's dictating the fight with a jab.
Oh, he hurt him bad with a jab.
All right, let's take a look back at some of the replays, DC, and if you like the kicking game, that was the round for you.
Yeah, man, he used his kicks beautifully. He managed distance, managed space, and eventually those kicks started to really take an effect on his opponent and slow him down. He has to stay the course next round.
All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down on a strike that was really damaging his opponent.
Poor shot is blocked. Well, he's been pretty accurate tonight. He's landed some significant strikes, but his corner's looking for him to mix it up a little bit more and just throw more volume.
Because they don't see too much of a threat. This guy has to have confidence in knowing that when he extends his combinations, he's still safe, but he's also going to be able to land. He's got to be finding that confidence in his mind that all the reps in the training room are going to pay off.
Well, it's one thing to have length, it's another thing to use it, and he does it as well as anyone. Nice kick there by Bohr.
Oh, the difference in the striking is crazy.
And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, and he connects with a punch there, DC. You like this guy.
I like this guy a ton, and to watch his punch like this puts a smile on my face.
Well, he has got to be thrilled with this effort here tonight. There was a lot of pressure on him coming in. He has doled out a lot of damage, landed a lot of strikes, near flawless execution.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do is what's expected. When you're expected to win, sometimes it's hard to live up to that expectation. He lived up to that expectation, and he exceeded it with such a great performance. Over and over. You come up, you go down. Another takedown win.
Now he's attacking the triangle.
Triangle looks pretty tight, DC. I'm no Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu black belt, but maybe not good here.
No, it looks like it's getting in deep. Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. No.
And he's out. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent, you got to be careful playing around for...
He's going to start trying to move to a submission here. It looks like he's trying to attack an arm triangle.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
There he is. He's moving to the finishing position. Now watch it go. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Bohr.
He's putting him in exactly the positions he needs to be in right now. He's able to relax here. And he understands, being a veteran of so many fights, that as long as he's on top, he's winning. He feels like he's winning here.
Man, this is some serious ground and pound. He's trying to put this dude's head, like, through the canvas.
He's one of the better ground and pound fighters we have in the entire UFC, and you're seeing why.
All right, so he postures up here and now figures to rain down some ground strikes.
Yeah, the ground and pound will be aplenty from this position.
Good work from the top here by Bohr.
Posture and drop some bombs now.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, big combination of ground and pound strikes here, DC. This could be the beginning of the end.
I mean, you got to be very careful when you take these big ground and pound strikes. You need a controlled posture on the bottom, and if you're the top guy, the guy that's looking to finish, continue to gain posture and rain down big strikes on your opponent.
Watch triangle, watch triangle.
Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch, as he goes to the finish, watch his chest.
And this might just be a matter of time. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in, and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, nice job using his strength there to posture up. We'll see what he can do now.
He's going to start looking to land big shots from the top.
All right, let's check out some of the action now from that previous round, and he really kept finding a home for those kicks.
Yeah, and why would you change it? If your opponent is not going to check, if he's going to stand there and he's not on his toes and he's stationary, you keep driving those kicks into his thighs, into his body, until he makes some sort of adjustment.
Good stuff, good stuff. That was your round for sure. Your round. You dominated that one.
All right, here we go, DC. Our next round is up. Underway, and he's chasing some punch stat records tonight. That was some serious volume and efficiency in the previous round.
Normally you see that in boxing, where a guy just throws so many strikes, but this man has taken it to the octagon, looking to break all the punch records before the night is over. Good punch.
Oh, tags him with the left, so the right hand has been there. Now he goes left hand.
When you're able to fight from both sides, you become really dangerous.
Well, he continues to stay busy, and he continues to land with volume punches here.
I mean, volume, but he's not wasting anything. He's so accurate out there.
Well, a lot of people think he might have the best jab in this division, certainly using it effectively.
I mean, one of the best jabs in the world across all combat sports. The way that it just comes out, it's beautiful.
All right, so he lands his first takedown of the fight after many failed attempts, so he stayed committed. Now he has the fight in his wheelhouse. Let's see what he can do. All right, well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Now maybe trying to get to a choke position here, DC. Bohr gets back up here.
Good stick.
And an outside leg kick lands. Bohr's lower jaw now starting to show signs of swelling. Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Oh!
Strong hook lands. Oh! Oh, and he gets tagged. Beautiful combination there, and I'm not sure how many more of those power shots he can take. Honestly.
The night is almost over. If you keep getting hit with punches like this, you are going to sleep.
Trying to establish that jab once again. Oh, he's really starting to apply pressure on his opponent here. Different approach here in the last couple rounds, and it's the exact sense of urgency that you want to see from a fighter. Take the judges out of it. Oh, collar tie.
Ooh, what a punch.
Good series of punches by him there. He has certainly had no trouble finding the range tonight.
He is finding the target with everything he throws. He's mixing it up beautifully.
Well, he put so much stock into this fight, and now we're late in the game, and now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switched to a high crotch. Oh, takes it forward high. What a fantastic takedown. Now he falls back into the finishing position.
Brilliant submission defense there. Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
He can attack submissions, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for. Because then his opponent will start to get a little bit desperate to get out from under him, which will then in turn leave arms dangling, or he'll turn to his knees and get choked out.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
I mean, how many can he take? Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Ray Borg.
Now the guy's got armbar. He's attacking it on it. He's attacking armbar now.
Continuing to try to manipulate the head here. And this might just be a matter of time. Maybe a late submission. Here. Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision.
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plans the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Oh, that's a nice strike.
Oh, he's got it going tonight. Beautiful combination of strikes there by Borg. Right hook to the body. Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie. Right punch is good. The left also flush. He blocks the shot. Oh, he lands a huge kick here. Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting his head, raising the guard, and really frustrating the offensive fighter a little bit.
Lesson one in boxing class, hands up, chin down.
Need some work, guys.
His misses are entertaining. Ray Borg gets caught with that punch. Got to shore up the defense here. Just misses with the jab there. So just over 20 total strikes have now landed for Ray Borg. Borg gets hit with a kick here. Let's see how he responds.
Oh, nice.
Borg's uppercut is blocked.
Ooh, what a punch.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Look at the control in the posture as that big knee lands.
Borg's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling.
Another beautiful takedown move.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Lunges forward with a left there. Single collar tie now.
Beautiful strike. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down.
All right, good job by him there to raise the guard and protect his head.
He's doing a good job of keeping the guard high, blocking his head, making sure he's not taking the damaging strikes up top. Nice stick with the right hand.
All right, single collar tie now. Oh, nice connection there with a punch, DC.
Great timing to land that punch. He's got to be careful dipping his head when he's throwing that jab.
Borg gets the takedown. Well, his wrestling has been a great equalizer thus far in his UFC career and gets the single leg takedown there.
And you know that it's his shot. It's his shot of choice, a single leg takedown, and he's securing it, and he's doing it and scoring it over and over again.
All right, so he's sort of turtled up here. Not great body language. Perhaps he's trying to bait him in a little bit. Looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Oh, his opponent's squirming like a fish out of water now. The ground and pound is on point. This could very well be the beginning of the end.
This could be the beginning of the end. We've seen some really good ground and pound fighters. This young man is as good as any we've ever seen.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Round two next. All right, there's the horn indicating the end of the round. So potentially a big factor here, ladies and gentlemen. The cut on the cheek sustained in that round. Certainly better to be below than above the eye, but the cut man's got to get in there and close that thing up.
Boom, body kick right there, landed perfect.
All right, DC, let's look at some of the highlights from the last round. Lot for the replay guys to choose from.
Yeah, man, these guys stood on a quarter in the middle of the octagon. Take one to give one. Over and over, each guy landed, and they both landed very well over the course of that first round.
He blocks the punch. Beautifully timed in place kick there by Borg. Well, he has landed some good shots, DC, but really unable to string anything together in terms of solid combinations here.
It's because he's not committing to it fully. He throws his jab. He may float a right hand out there, but he's not really sitting down with the right hand. He really doesn't seem to have the intent on landing it. He's got to be confident that it's going to land, and he's got to really throw his whole entire body into those strikes. Beautiful punch.
All right, so a good job by him here. He continues to block these shots. Seems to see them coming a mile away.
He sees them coming a mile away, and he's blocking, he's rolling, he's slipping. He's doing a great job.
All right, so he connects with another punch there, kind of targeting that cut, I think.
I mean, when you get a cut on your opponent and you see it and it's pouring blood, you continue to attack it. Every time you land, you can see that it splits it a little bit more. Great job finding that weakness and really taking advantage of it.
Combination lands for him. He is really putting his strikes together tonight.
I mean, he's feeling himself tonight, John. He's doing a great job of putting everything together. Nice straight punch.
Got the single collar tie. Oh, he left his head wide open to absorb that straight hand. He has shown a vulnerability here by leaning in right into his opponent's range. Just over 3 minutes to go. All right, he engages in the single collar tie.
Left hand punch from the clinch. Nice looping punch.
Just out of range with that right hand. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process. Now he has clearly found his rhythm, found the range. We'll see if he can continue with more activity here in round two.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. He's very tricky when he throws that body kick. Look at the control of the posture as they land that knee. There's no tell on that leg kick. Game of inches right there, boy. Wow. It was good night if that landed.
Relax, relax. Slips that left hand. Much improved defensively as he blocks the shot. Nice job defensively there as he keeps his hands up, not just protecting his face, but also what is a pretty significant cut.
You cannot allow that to get hit anymore, right? Because the more it starts to split, then the blood starts to go into the eye. It not only is damaging in terms of the physical appearance of the cut, but the blood going into the eye almost completely shuts down that side of your face.
Oh, there's the swing and there's the miss by Bull.
I need you to get that takedown now.
Can't take many of those, you better check.
Right hand upstairs.
You need to get a takedown now.
Head kick. Oh, right hand gets up to block it.
That was a nice strike.
Oh, he continues to land a high number of strikes in this round. Really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. Certainly have to be mindful that you don't gas out, but you gotta like the output on display here. All right, so a nice straight punch there after he caught the leg. He decides to punch out as opposed to going for any takedown. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire. Working in half guard here, making these shots count. All right, close guard now. You gotta be careful though, he's got a lot of submissions off his back. Oh, and there's the horn at the end of the round. So the fighter was really caught in a submission there just as the horn sounded. Safe to say he was saved by the bell there. So back to the stools they go. 60 seconds to recover here. We're gonna fight on, ladies and gentlemen. Another round coming up. All right, that horn signifies the end of the round. Let's take us through some replays, champ.
And the replays are gonna be kicks. That's the story of this fight to this point. He is landing these kicks at will, just driving his shin into his opponent's legs, and it's really starting to slow him down.
All right, so after he landed a high number of kicks in the previous round, we'll see if he can keep it going here as our next round gets underway.
He should stay the course. He's so educated with his legs and his feet that he's given his opponent a very difficult time trying to anticipate what's coming his way.
Don't wait, you hit him first.
Checks the leg kick.
Look at the turnover in that kick. Nice stick with the right hand. Punch over the top.
All right, so he's doing a nice job here controlling the center of the octagon, keeping his opponent on the outside.
Oh, I love it, John. I love it. And watch how his foot looks like a compass. His lead leg will always point in the direction that he wants to go as he tries to cut off his opponent. It is unbelievable to watch. It's so great to watch a man with knowledge of the octagon control as this young gentleman is showing.
Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Bullock's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Well, now these strikes are really starting to add up here, DC, against the fence, and really starting to do some damage, I think.
He's doing a ton of damage from this position. His opponent needs to try to escape and get back to space.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. A couple of uppercuts there for good measure.
That's a big strike right there.
Horse kick is blocked. Oh, lands another beautiful strike to the body, really starting to connect at will when it comes to working the body, and especially effective doing it later in this fight. Didn't see a lot of that from him in the earlier rounds.
Ooh, what a head kick.
Staying busy in the clinch to avoid a separation.
Nice stick with the right hand.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore. Great punch.
Oh, big knee. And there comes the separation now. Oh, nice job defensively there to get the guard up. Shot is blocked by Bohr. Takedown defense holds up. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance out of this fighter here tonight. Bohr's lower jaw looking extremely swollen now. Oh, these are some impactful knees he is throwing, and I guess until his opponent adjusts, might as well keep throwing them.
He's going to keep going to the well. Why would he change it? His opponent has not been able to figure out these knees.
A little single collar tie there.
Nice kick. These guys are going at it.
Sound defense there as he blocks the shot. Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Ray Bohr gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Oh, single collar tie here. Some nice back and forth action here. Kick to the body by Bohr. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
He's back in the clinch position. This is where he has done a ton of good work here. Punch, punch, punch to the head from the clinch. Nice punch lands over the top.
Muay Thai plump. Oh!
He didn't like that left hand.
Back to the feet. Wow! Elbow, huge one, that'll do it. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight showdown. Well, this fighter has read the Marquess of Queensberry rules cover to cover.
Hey, Ray Boy, huh?
We have in the UFC today, and he works.
You thought I was gonna give up with you, huh? You thought I was gonna give up? No, buddy, you lost. I made it to the final third round. You lost. I may have lost near the end, but I made it through to the third and final round. See, it's not about making it to win. It's about making it to the end. And I did that so many times. It's about making it to the end. You don't have to win, but it's about making it to the end. Strategy comes first.
I never thought I would
not
see the day, and what a spectacle
accomplishments.
it is. As the former two-time heavyweight boxing champion, the king of the gypsies, Tyson Fury, is about to
That's okay though, because next time I play this, I'll do this with Ray Borg. Because he is not considered a rival.
What's going to happen when somebody shoots at his legs?
But I'll let that slip, because if you guys haven't watched part 2, I knocked out Henry Cejudo. That took 2 hours. So I'm not going to do that again. I don't know why I chose to fight Ray Borg, but that took 2 hours again. Because people think just because it's a new video, you got to do it again. Well, that's not the way it works. You already fought a guy that took 2 hours, so don't do it again. You're just making it worse to fight the same guy over and over and over. Like, there was no point in me fighting Ray Borg again. I could have just let it be. But I didn't do that, so. Because I thought that, oh, it's my own character, so I gotta do it again. Well, I already did that. I already fought Henry Cejudo and won, so. That's it. Henry's gone. Ray Borg is a legendary idiot, so there you go. Henry Cejudo's exposed, and Ray Borg was like, oh no, you need to fight me, bro. Well, I already fought you, dude. And I made it to the end. So thank you for everyone thinking, oh, you know what? You know, it's a legendary fighter. You'll never beat him. Yeah, well, guess what? It's happened before. I beat Amanda Nunes. I beat Henry Cejudo. That's it. And everybody that plays with me online. Just about everybody. I mean, if they seem hard to beat, that's legendary. And that's about it. No questions asked. If I beat you playing hard, you're done.
Combination lands, and it seemed like almost every strike found the target.
He's so accurate when he decides to attack. It is a sight to behold.
If there's some reason why somebody would say, you know what, you can't beat a guy that's unlegendary. Well, no, you can. All you got to do is put work into it.
Unable to connect with the right
and some people may not let you do that because they don't like to waste time, taking so much time to do something. You know, when you come across somebody trying to complete a goal, you're gonna get that.
Way to hide that leg kick.
So, if you give up if you give up during the middle, you're a loser. You start off fine and nice, then as you get towards the middle, you're given two options: quit or keep going. Some people choose the quit option. I choose the continue option.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Transition to the ankle pick. Now we will see where he goes from here.
Got the ankle pick.
So,
let's see how he advances.
Once you make it past the middle and you get to the end, at that point you can decide to quit or let it be.
Nice strike landed there by the gypsy.
Well, if you're at the end, you're good. You know, if you're at the end, you're fine.
His leg kicks are outstanding, and you saw
You've
a
proven
great
that.
example
Oh yeah,
of that just there.
I've done a lot already. If you're at the end, the end is the end, dude. If you do your part, you're good.
He'll engage in a single collar tie.
Look, guys, just enjoy the rest of the show.
I guess on the other side, hard to get your offense going when you're
because this is a fight card. You'll see everything that has happened.
Every time he tries to go forward and use his own offense, the jab is stopping him in his tracks. He's doing a great job of fighting.
So the next time you see this card, you're gonna see that I defeated Henry Cejudo, but
the shot
on legendary. You're gonna see a win. You're gonna see a win icon next to my name. That's what you're gonna see.
That inside leg kick to the target there, DC. You don't want to eat too many of those.
No, you can't. It starts to beat up the inside thigh. That is the technique you use.
The impossible is possible, guys. You just have to believe in yourself. There's a lot of people saying you can't do something. You know, the reason they believe that is because they've never been to that part before.
Alright, he closes the distance, gets the single collar.
If the impossible is possible, and you're a believer, and you're good. When people can't do the impossible, it's because they've never been there before.
That jab now again,
They never felt what it's like to be the best.
On the jab there. Nicely done by Tyson Fury.
If you're new to the impossible stuff, then sorry, you know, you're gonna lose. But the more you practice, the more
I love the jab. I know you love the jab.
You realize what's going on,
it's
then
my favorite punch in all the fight.
You'll beat the
Left-hand
impossible.
punch in the clinch.
The more you practice, the more you'll get better, and you'll beat the impossible. You will not beat the impossible just by doing nothing. You gotta practice.
To throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment.
That's like almost being a master. You want to be the master, you gotta beat the impossible first.
Over the top.
That's all it takes, guys.
Punch coming, it's blocked. Single collar tie now.
If a guy's bigger than you, you need to be quicker. If he's bigger than you and you're smaller, be quicker. If he's smaller than you...
with the straight right. All right, so he continues to use his jab effectively here, DC. He gets that hand to the target pretty quick.
I mean, just right away,
kick his ass.
After jab, after jab. He's a phenomenal
But you need to remember one thing.
With a vast understanding of fighting.
You don't know how to fight.
Educated jab.
The other guy's ready for you.
Fury's kick to the body, that one blocked by the defense. Oh, nice punch there by Tyson Fury. Wow.
If guy 1 can't fight and guy 2 can, then guy 2 will have the
You don't know when that leg kick's coming.
Yep. I'll go back and watch part 1. I said it a million times already during this stream.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots.
Part 2 is just the end of the show. The rest of the show. And you guys have it.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round 2.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
My goodness!
Big body kick.
Oh, how about this kicking game on full display tonight?
Kicks back to back, just truly mixing up the target. Sight to behold.
Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He hurt him.
Fury goes for the clinch here. Looks like he's trying to recover. He was stunned a little bit earlier. Let's see if he can get a respite here.
Nice.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds. Nice defense there, huge block. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. Got the single collar tie. And he connects there, DC.
Great job landing that punch. Real quick leg kick. Nice kick with the right hand. I mean, look at the commitment to kicking in this fight.
All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
Oh, lands another punch there. Not a mean guy. He's just doing a smart thing.
Oh, he has to be attacking that cut, John. I mean, if he's not, then he's doing his opponent a favor. Attack that cut. Make him pay for it.
Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work. Big kick lands. Oh, he did a great job of rotating him into an underhook.
Now he engages in a Muay Thai clinch. You better protect that head.
Great job securing the Muay Thai clinch. Watch for big knees to the body, and eventually him switch it up with a big knee to the head.
Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. He got that knee to connect to the body, and if you're the defensive fighter here, you got to make sure you don't eat too many more of those.
You cannot eat too many. You got to get the elbow inside, and otherwise he's going to land one that's going to shut everything down.
Well, from a striking standpoint, he has put it all together tonight. He has landed a ton of significant strikes, and pretty easy fight, I would think, for the judges to score.
It's a pretty easy fight to score. Tonight was a night where everything went right, and that doesn't happen very often. Nice punch lands.
Oh, a huge block there. All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh, and he got tagged by that combination. His coach said on Thursday to us, it has to be punches and bunches. It has to be volume, and his student has certainly followed up on that imperative.
So much volume, but the accuracy of this fighter is truly unbelievable.
Man, it's almost like he's got a rangefinder out there, just too easy as he connects with another good series of punches there.
If you're boxing this guy and only boxing him, you will be in trouble. Nice punch lands over the top.
Oh, man, that left side is getting beat up now. Look at the redness there. Counters now, left hook to the head lands.
Sneaky head kick.
Gets the elbow up into the target. Slips the punch. Oh, a little single collar tie there.
Right hand punches the clinch.
All right, so once again, they will clinch, and we will see which fighter.
Oh! Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, he might be out. So far. All right, so there's the end of the round. Big story in this one now. The cut on the bridge of that nose from that strike. The cut man is in there. Should be able to shut this one and potentially prevent it from being a factor here moving forward. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. We had a knockdown there, but not a knockout.
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, another strike to the body. Not a lot of real estate there, but he found it. Punches blocked. Oh, single collar tie here.
Oh, big head kick lands.
Oh, an obvious limp there. His leg hurting for certain.
Straight punch lands. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down now.
All right, he engages in a single collar tie here, and they separate. How about that shin? Oh!
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
So fighter a little bit stunned, holding on to him now, not doing a ton, just looking to recover.
He's hurt already. Back. Big punch land.
And he caught the kick. Back to the leg kick now. That one's no good. Well, he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down tonight. He continues to connect on a high volume of strikes here. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Oh, collar tie. And they separate.
Nice strike.
Keep your hands up. Use your footwork now.
All right, he'll engage in a single collar tie.
When you're in the clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Both fighters exchange in the pocket here.
Yeah, he's mixing it all up.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, he's landed a high number of total strikes here in the latter stages of this fight. He's really picked up the pace and landing far more strikes than he did in previous rounds. Oh!
Fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight.
Efficient with that jab, doubles up on it now. Oh, big left. Left eye starting to shut a little bit. That bears watching.
Nice punch there. You can really limit the mobility of your opponent with those leg kicks.
Oh, and there he goes again, working off that beautiful jab. He continues to keep his opponent at distance.
I mean, keeps him at bay with that beautiful, precise jab. It is like a piston. It goes in and out, and before his opponent can even realize what hit him, he's already hitting him with another one.
Right.
I love watching this man fight because of that beautiful, educated jab. Oh, big punch land.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC. Liver kick.
Connects with a right hand. Pretty good punch, that one.
Nice right punch by this young man. He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Fury's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. Back to the feet. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Gypsy King. Well, they've made all the right reads here tonight, and there's another one. Beautiful read on the leg strike as he catches it and then returns fire with a punch of his own. So they have got the timing down here at this point of the fight.
Nice kick.
Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. Time winding down, final seconds of the fight. Visibly limping here. The official decision is in. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Tyson Fury.
All right, so the judges are in agreement tonight. He is your winner by unanimous decision. Certainly pretty easy fight to score, I thought.
Yeah, I thought it was an easy fight to score. Whereas his opponent had a few moments, he was the one that truly did lead all the interactions. He's the person that truly did dictate if the fight was standing or on the ground. This is his fight. He won this fight, and he won it in dominant fashion.
Coming up next, it's a UFC heavyweight division collision. Well, it's always tough when you draw that high-level wrestler who has a lifetime of experience in a one-on-one competitive situation. Prevailing wisdom is he'll have the wrestling advantage in this one tonight.
As his dad said, the moment he introduced him to the sport, he knew that he was made to be a wrestler. The kid slept in his headgear. He only wants to wrestle, and by doing that, he puts you in danger. He's constantly in your face, constantly trying to dig at your gas tank. He goes from transition to transition, single to double to high crotch. It does not matter the attack. He just knows that he will give you so much to process in terms of the wrestling that eventually he will get you to the ground.
You ever sleep in your headgear?
I sleep in my headgear.
All the time?
All the time.
All right, big one for him here tonight. Let's get to it. Well, always exciting when this guy shows up on the fight card, Daniel. He is a true mixed martial artist. Not really any glaring weaknesses, at least, that he's put on film thus far.
He's the new breed of fighter. Those kids that start doing everything at 6 years old. They start wrestling, they start doing jiu-jitsu, they start to box. He's one of those guys that has every one of those skills, and he does them all at an A+ level. He's got tremendous cardio. He is the type of fighter that in a few years will just litter the UFC roster across the board.
And oftentimes his opponents will say he doesn't really do anything special, but he does everything at a plus level, and he believes he'll have a lot of advantages in this matchup tonight. Our tale of the tape for this heavyweight fight. So these fighters are just a year apart with similar height and the same reach. And now one more time for the official
Ladies and gentlemen,
introduction.
this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, a wrestler holding a professional record of 2 losses. He stands 5 feet 4 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of Chicago, Illinois, CM Punk! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a wrestler, making his professional debut here tonight. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 230 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, the Apex. And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Herb Dean.
Herb Dean draws the assignment here.
Ready? Ready to fight?
Round 1 is upon us between 2 of the best fighters in this division. Hard to find anything resembling a glaring weakness on either side when you break down the film.
There are no weaknesses in these guys. These guys are as well-rounded as they come. They both can wrestle, both can grapple, both can strike. They can do it all. And these are the matchups that we dream of as MMA fans.
And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if there's more where that came from.
Boxing, boxing, boxing. If your opponent has you in the clinch, pulling down on your head, landing punch after punch, you have got to clear that collar tie, reach back inside, and try to find space. He's hurt bad.
Connects now with the 1-2.
What a punch.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Timing his shots nicely here, champ.
He's doing a great job of mixing everything up and using a lot of diverse strikes.
All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution there.
And every one of them are landing. He's overwhelming him with different attacks. Good punch.
Ooh, looking to go to the leg kick here, just out of range.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Sound defensively, blocks the shot. Lands a glancing right hand upstairs.
Look at the force behind that leg kick.
Yeah, left hook found its target. 3 minutes remain in the round.
That ball's good, man. Ball's good.
Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here.
Nice leg kick land.
Oh! He's able to slip the left.
Oh, nice.
Oh!
Good stick. Oh, big head kick.
Some fighters shy away from checking a leg kick. Check that one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. CM Punk gets the tie clinch here.
Beautiful head kick. Oh, nice. Nice.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. And they separate. And he connects with a punch there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
He's landed that punch over and over again. What's he gonna do to follow up? Head kick.
Missed with that right hand.
Big punch from the clinch.
Nice job to land the kick to the body there by CM Punk. Oh, look at him land another jab there. He's certainly using that weapon effectively here tonight.
The most effective weapon in all of boxing, in all of combat sports, is a jab. This young man has a knowledge of using it like no one else. Dig and kick.
Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, he's looking to set up that head kick. No good. Oh, he landed that kick to the outside of the lead leg there, DC.
He is chopping up that leg. They say chop down the tree. You beat your opponent by slowing him down first with those nice outside leg kicks.
Blocks the strike.
Nice head kick.
20 seconds to go in round one. "15 seconds remain in the round. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Back to the left hand now, unable to connect.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two here.
Ooh, what a punch. Nice stick with the right hand.
Swing and a big miss by CM Punk. Starting to do some really significant damage to the body here. Another strike lands there.
Big kick lands.
Counter jab, snaps the head back. That should get his attention.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
CM Punk's lower jaw now is starting to show some signs of swelling. We'll keep an eye on that, but a lot of damage absorbed by me in here tonight. Wild attempt with the right hand there. Single collar tie now. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on. All right, single collar tie now. Oh, man. You jumped out of your seat a little bit after that kick.
Oh, I did, because I have times where I've been kicked like that. And I'm going to tell you one thing. It does not feel good.
Blocks the shot. Straight right hand now just misses. And they separate.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Back to his patented kicks here, but just out of range. Whiffs on the straight right hand. Oh, it's a hell of a kick right there. He told us Thursday that he was going to be kick-heavy tonight, and that is certainly a step in the right direction.
He is landing that strike. He's very effective with it.
Looked like he might have landed there. Instead, a swing and a miss by CM Punk. Oh, significant strike attempt there, but a huge block. And he continues to work the body here. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Ooh, what a punch.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position.
Nice body. That was a thudding leg kick. Big kick lands.
Well, that left hand has been there at times, not on that attempt.
Beautiful strike.
Oh, there he goes, attacking that lead leg to the outside. Nasty kick there.
Nasty leg kick. You gotta slow down your opponent. He knew his opponent wanted to move a lot tonight. This is the first step in getting him to slow down and fight at your pace.
How about that shin?
Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
Got the single collar tie.
Good body shot.
CM Punk's lower jaw is just nasty at this point. Really swollen in that area now. And they separate. Oh, you gotta like the output here. So aggressive with the strikes. He continues to light him up. Gotta be careful here not to gas out, of course, but you gotta like the offense we're seeing from him, especially in this round. Just out of range with that kick attempt. Oh, big left hand there.
Look at the angle of that nice body kick.
All right, he engages in the single collar tie. Oh! Final seconds here. And he lands a punch there. Pretty good connection by him.
Great connection. He's in a great flow right now.
Round 3 next. All right, that's the end of the round, and you see the cut on the cheek. That thing is getting downright nasty. It is getting worse here by the minute. And you got to wonder, to what extent does that impact him moving forward here in this fight? You at least have to ask the question. Well, what a round it was, especially from a striking standpoint. DC, take us through.
High-level striking. I mean, this is what people come through the doors to see. Two men stand on a quarter, chest to chest, forehead to forehead, and let it all fly. I'm surprised nobody went out, but it does excite me for the next round. Yes, they heard him in the last round. Same exact one. Look at him whip his hip into that kick. Leg kick.
CM Punk gets caught with that punch.
Nice stick with the right hand.
Very nice outside leg kick by him there, DC. We'll see if he follows it up here.
He's really driving his shin into his opponent's thigh, beating his leg up.
Slips the punch nicely there. Unable to land on the uppercut there, but now starting to use that reach advantage.
Big leg kick land. Beautiful punch.
Back and forth we go. Whoa!
hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take.
Nice straight punch. There's no give on that leg kick.
CM Punk gets in the clinch.
Nice stick with the right hand. Big kick.
3 minutes now to go to decide this one.
You gotta check these low leg kicks.
Oh, huge block. Good job keeping that head off the center line. Slips to avoid the right hand.
Nice looping punch.
Takedown defense holds up. Ooh, now he's got the tie plum, Daniel. If you're on the other side, what are you trying to do to get out of this potentially dangerous position?
You got to start digging your shoulder to a side and try to shove an underhook. You cannot bend down to try to get out of Muay Thai clinch.
All right, so there he goes, continuing to land that jab. When they put this highlight together, it's just going to be one head snapping back.
It's going to be boxers going back and watching this guy and going, wow, this is what a jab is supposed to look like.
Nice job by the fighter here to continue to block the shots coming his way. You think he's trying to sort of fatigue his opponent here a little bit?
He's kind of watching and seeing everything that's happening in front of him. Later, you'll see him start to throw counter after blocking shots.
Swing and a miss by CM Punk.
You take more of these leg kicks, you will not be able to be very active on your feet.
Oh, a little single collar tie there. All right, so he lands another punch there, and he smells blood in the water, going right back at that cut.
Absolutely. The opponent has a lot of scar tissue around the eyes. He was able to cut it open, and now he's just touching it over and over again.
Well, not sure if he's lighter on his feet or what it is, but these last couple of rounds, he's been far more aggressive, a lot more pressure. Oh, he's really starting to light him up now. Oh, single collar tie here. And both fighters exchange in the pocket.
Nice stick with the right hand. That one snuck in. Nice strike. Big leg kick lands. Nice kick.
Just misses with the right hook. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there.
Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go chase that finish down.
Unbelievable. What a fight. All right, so the fight goes the distance. We'll take a look back at the action, but should go his way given all he got done in the striking game.
Yeah, he did a great job of landing at will, mixing up the target, doing everything that he's become known for in order to cruise to a very good decision. I know he didn't get the finish that he wanted so bad coming in here tonight, but he had a phenomenal performance, and he showed that he's one of the best fighters in the world.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. All 3 judges scored the contest 9-28. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision,
Right, nice job by him there, as he is your winner via unanimous decision. And sometimes I would think it's easier said than done to just leave the judges out of it. Dominant performance, and he gets his hand raised.
Yeah, and if you got to go to the judges, leave no question, right? Be the person that is so dominant that you know you're getting your hand raised. He did exactly that tonight, and he gets a dominant decision.
All right, guys, that is it. Randy Keith Orton won. Randy Orton won. The Viper won. That is it. So I'll see you guys next time. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys next time. 3057. enjoy yourselves, because this is a hard life, but if you're patient and you pray, it won't be that hard. So anyways, guys, enjoy yourselves. Stay awesome, stay safe. And I'll see you guys next time. 3057. And remember one thing. Henry Cejudo, you're exposed. Thank you. Daniel Cormier retired, and Daniel Cormier is retired actually in real life, and he's also exposed. So there you guys go. Henry Cejudo is still fighting currently in the UFC. He has not left the sport yet, but he will soon. The next title run he gets and he loses, that's gonna be the end. So look at right there, performance of the night KO. That's why when he sees this video and then he actually tries to fight in real life and he gets knocked out the same way in a title fight, then he's done. If he loses the same way he lost to me earlier, and he watches my stream and he fights in real life, trying to dictate the loss and not have a loss and try to win, and he loses, yeah, that's his career's over. I mean, they have 1,000 pay-per-views a year, so if one of his fights he has and he loses badly, and he loses and he leaves the company, he says, you know what, we're done, that's it, then he's out. Because nobody watches my videos, but when they eventually watch it and they try to do something about it, that takes a long time. But keep your eyes peeled. You never know when it's going to happen, guys. So that's it. There it is, right there.